Good day, children. Today in this video, we'll see the poem The Hero by Rabindranath Tagore. So the poem starts here. Mother, let us imagine we are traveling and passing through a strange and dangerous country. So the speaker, he's asking his mother to imagine that he and his mother are traveling to a strange and dangerous country. You are riding in a palanquin, and I am trotting by you on a red horse. That is, you are been sitting in a palanquin. Palanquin means it's like a kind of covered chair carried on poles by 5 or 6 people, used as a means of transport in the past, especially by women. Women only will be sitting in the palanquin. And I am trotting by you on a red horse. It is evening and the sun goes down. The waste of Joradgi lies wan and grey before us. That means it has been evening and the sun is going down, and the waste of Joradgi means waste refers here as like a large area of land with very few people, plants or animals. Joradgi, a place in Bangladesh, earlier a part of India. Lies wan. Wan means pale, looks like a pale and grey before us. It's being like lifeless. The land is desolate and barren. That means the land is empty, sad looking and lifeless. You are frightened and thinking, I know not where we have come to. So this refers to the mother. The speaker is referring to his mother, that his mother is frightened and thinking that she doesn't know where she is. I say to you, the speaker says to his mother, Mother, do not be afraid. The meadow is pricky with spiky grass, and through it runs a narrow broken path. The meadow is like a field, a large field with wild flowers, and a broken path runs through it. There are no cattle to be seen in the wide field. That is, there are no sheep or cows to be seen in that field. They have gone to their village stalls. Stalls is like sheds for animals. It grows dark and dim. So it is already dark and dim over there, on the land and sky, and we cannot tell where we are going. So it is dark and dim that no one can tell where we are going. So what happened suddenly? The speaker's mother, sees something near the river bank. Just then there bursts out a fearful yell, and figures come running towards them. You sit crouched in your palanquin and repeat the names of the gods in prayer. So what happened? The speaker is saying to his mother, sit crouched is like sat with body lowered close to the ground and knees bent completely in your palanquin, and repeat the names of the gods in prayer. Just pray for me. The bearers, shaking in terror, hide themselves in a thorny bush. That is, the bearers. Who are the bearers? The person who were carrying his mother, the speaker's mother. So they hide themselves in a thorny bush. I shout, have a care, you villains. Have a care means be careful, you villains. One step more and you are dead men. So the speaker is warning the villains, like, one step more you come, you are dead man. They give another terrible yell and rush forward. They again give a shout and rush forward to the speaker. You clutch my hand and say, the mother hold tightly the speaker's hand. Clutch is like hold tightly the speaker's hand and say, dear boy, for heaven's sake, keep away from them. So the mother is trying to protect her son. So she is saying that, dear boy, don't go there and keep away from the villains. I say, the speaker says to his mother, mother, just you watch me. Then this means that spur means make a horse go faster, and wild gallop means the movement of a horse at its fastest speed. So the speaker is making the horse move faster. The horse is running in a faster speed. And my sword, and the speaker's sword, and buckler. Buckler means a small round shield held by a handle, clash against the villains. The fight becomes so fearful, mother, that it would give a cold shudder. Could you see it from your palanquin? So the speaker is saying to his mother that this fight is becoming so fearful that it gives a cold shudder. Cold shudder means trembling out of fear. Could you see it from your palanquin? Many of them fly, and a great number are cut to pieces. The speaker is saying that I made many of them to fly, and I cut many into pieces. I know you are thinking, sitting all by yourself, that your boy must be dead by this time. The speaker is thinking that his mother is thinking that her boy must be dead by this time. But I come to you all stained with blood and say, mother, the fight is over now. But what happened? The speaker is coming to his mother with all stained blood and say to his mother that the fight is over now. You come out and kiss me. Press me to your heart, and you say to yourself, the mother is saying to herself that I don't know what I should be. That is, she don't know what she would have done if I hadn't my boy to escort me. 1,000 useless things happen day after day, and why couldn't such a thing come true by chance? So the speaker is saying that so many things are happening day after day without use, and why couldn't such a thing come true by chance to prove myself to my mother, that I'll not leave her at any moment in life. It would be like a story in a book. My brother would say, is it possible? So his brother would say that, is it possible that it will come true? I always thought he was so delicate. Delicate is like not strong and falls ill easily for a person. Our village people would all say in amazement. Our village people will say in amazement, they'll be wondering, was it not lucky that the boy was with his mother? So the village people will be saying, the speaker is imagining what the village people will be saying, like, was it not lucky that the boy was with his mother? Poem by Rabindranath Tagore. The Hero is a story like poem about childhood dreams and desires. The speaker is a young boy who is inspired by the books he reads and wants to be a hero. He describes an imaginary journey with his mother where he displays great courage and saves her from dangerous dacoits like robbers. The poem talks about how children dare to dream big and how in our imagination we are free to be whoever it is we want. Thank you, children.